This is the 217 Recovery Podcast with Corey Winfield.
Checking the microphones, going good.
1st of September, 2020. Welcome to Recovery Month. My name is Corey Winfield, and also welcome to the 217 Recovery Podcast. Joined once again, co-host Marney Liston. Marney, how are you?
I am good. How are you?
Good. I apologize that we don't have your name in the open, but my voice guy is kind of hard to reach right now. Inside joke.
Yeah,
I can't really get
okay.
into detail about that just right yet. So we did another ride the other day, and this is something that we want to move forward with, and do more of. And when I say ride, bringing people to treatment, is something that, in my opinion, is very crucial. I had to ride a bus one time, and if I wasn't, well, probably on probation. I mean, who knows? But there's so many temptations, when you have people take you that maybe don't have your best interest in mind, or, riding a bus, and then you get at the bus stop and you realize, wow, this is like a playground for an addict. Like, there's everything I want, even a liquor store right across the street. I mean, all the temptations that are there for you. And when you arrive at a treatment center and some people, say, F it one more time, and they get trashed, and then that kind of delays their treatment, because then they might have to go through detox before they go in there. And then it creates problems. They're late, or they just don't show up. I mean, there's a lot of problems with, just, all right, we'll see you Tuesday. Whereas if, company like us, we can show up, we're recovery coaches, ease people in, and if they've never been to treatment before, we can, if we've been to enough, we can ease their mind a little bit, and maybe not tell them what to do, because you can't tell anybody what to do, but get their mind starting to turn, to a better life, and have hope, and realize that they're not pieces of garbage, that they're people, and there's still some worth in there. And usually the people, when they're going into treatment, that's the lowest that they're going to be, and they're embarrassed for the most part. And I don't know, I just think it's something that could really help people and give treatment centers like a leg up on, like I said the other day in the podcast about looking at the numbers,
right?
Success rate. Yeah, bro. No, we were doing 72%, bro. Now we're 89%, man. Ever since we started the ride program with 217 Recovery.
Yeah, no, it's a super critical time, the moments before you actually get into treatment, from the time that you get in that vehicle, and made the decision and talk to the intake people and got your name on the board, and they're expecting you. Your brain's all over the place, you're scared, you're worried, you're angry, you probably feel like crap, and to have another individual that's kind of, I don't want to say so much a cheerleader, it's not like giving somebody a pep talk before a game, but it's at least like kind of, calming them down a little bit and assuring them that they're doing the right thing, because that's what people need to hear, before making that jump and into this, and it's a big thing.
Mm-hmm. And I know Medicaid would pay for bus tickets, but see, I don't know what the status is on buses, if they're running again. I'm not sure. Are they?
I know they are. Yeah, 3 days ago, I guess. Well, at least Indian Trails, which is one of the main bus systems that I don't know about, like Greyhound, or I'm not sure. But
so I would assume they are as well. But so like, it's very scary, man. And then you got to worry about COVID, and then they have to quarantine, and I don't know. It just seems like there's a lot of disadvantages to just putting them on a bus. And then, like I said, Medicaid would pay for it if you call within enough time. And that was the problem when I went to treatment last time. I didn't call in time. So they're like, yeah, sorry, if you would have called before like 2 p.m., it would have been great. We would have got you a ticket, but you're on your own. I'm like, well, I need to be there tomorrow. Mm-hmm. No one can take me. Like, how am I going to get there? I don't know. I have the bus ticket costs $90 and I have $60. See the problem here?
Right.
But I need to be there tomorrow. So it was kind of a thing. But, a lot of times I would have transportation to the treatment center. Oh, nice ambulance. which I'm sure was a pretty penny. And, look how much that's cost to Medicaid. A lot more than, to have us go take somebody. And I remember one time I went from Niles to Grand Rapids in an ambulance. That's probably a lot of money. But, I feel bad. I'll send you a check. But no, I mean, I'm doing a lot of free work now. So, I mean, it's coming around. But, yeah, it's definitely worth it. And we've been talking to a few different treatment places, and they seem very interested. So I think that's something that it should take off. I mean, in my opinion, I just got to ask God for it, and He'll make it happen the way it should happen.
Yeah.
I did a blog about that the other day. Yesterday. Jesus, this week's flying. It's already Tuesday. But yesterday, I had a busy day, and I wrote a blog about that because, I don't know if you'd have seen me a couple weeks ago, and the doctor, it was like a day full of bad news. I was supposed to have a meeting with this dude, and I get there, and he forgot all about it. It didn't even show up. I was so mad, and just like, and then it turns out, the more I think about it, that guy, it wasn't the right guy I needed to talk to anyway, and it probably would have been more unproductive or maybe sent me in the wrong direction. God knew that, and God stopped that from happening. And at the time, I was frustrated. I was like, what am I going to do? And I thought, you know what? Forget it. I'm just going to worry about school, the semester starting, and I'll just let it happen how it's supposed to. And then, sure as shit, it's happening how it's supposed to. And all of a sudden, other people are, coming up to me and asking me about it and pointing me in the right direction, and they'd never talked to me about this stuff before. And it's just like, wait, what are you talking about this for? Like, why are you telling me this person's name? And then someone else, why are you telling me this person's name? You're like, okay.
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
Yeah, the need is there, and it makes sense. It's just we need the right people to hear about it and make those connections. So, yeah, thanks, God.
So doing good on that front. Good. And you're doing good in the kitchen.
I know. You got me all proud of myself. So I, made another attempt at baking, trying to up my score on the 1 to 10 scale. So I think I'm going 7 now.
Oh, I was going to give it 8.5.
Really?
Then you round up, so it's really a 9.
Oh man, once you get to 10, there's nowhere to go.
Yeah, well, I mean, from what I just put in my mouth.
No, I made an apple pie, believe it or not.
It was good, and I'm going to eat more once it cools down. But, yeah, I mean, just see, now you understand what the difference between 364 days clean and 360
is that what
days
it is?
Clean or whatever
is
it is
that,
now.
Is that it?
Yeah, once you get that year, I mean, everything, you just get better at everything. Better at cooking, better at stuff and I'm not going to hit the drop. That's his sexual relationships. But, you can fall in love, for real. And
that's so funny.
But no, you really did a good job in there. And, learning different activities, I don't want to call them coping skills because, I don't know, I don't like that. But, or maybe I do like coping skills. What don't I like?
I don't know. I think you thought that you used to feel like coping skills were they were supposed to be a distraction.
No, but I think there's something else that I'm just not thinking of right now. That they're called something else.
I have no idea.
Anyway, when someone says, "Oh, you should go paint,"
hobbies.
No, yeah.
Extracurricular.
I don't like if you're mad, I don't think you should go paint something unless you want an angry painting. I think you should feel
outlets.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't understand why I can't think of what it's called. I don't think it was called coping skills because coping skills I think are good, but the one I don't know what the hell am I trying to think?
I don't know.
It's been a long day for both of us. But anyway, yeah, I like the fact that you're learning new things and trying new things, and of course, you're in the fantasy football league, which is something new.
I'm slowly taking notes on fantasy football.
Mm-hmm. It's so much fun.
Just because that's what all you listen to.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. But it's not all I listen to.
I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know you could actually, like, research.
Oh, God,
fantasy.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
I know.
I've been at it
I'm aware now.
since May. Listening, and it's so much fun. Fantasy football, to me, draft day is coming up on Sunday. It's bigger than Christmas. That feeling I get, and the dopamine, and the whole build up. You know, even in May when I started listening to the podcast again, it's like, oh, just a couple more months. It's here.
I'm glad. I'm glad that you're glad.
It's the little things, and we got a league, 12 people. It's the 217 Recovery Sober League. We were going to do like a prize at the end of it, like a TV and all that stuff, but with COVID and nobody got back to us, that kind of was the main thing. Well, I didn't really reach out to too many, but we were going to do some fundraising and, I don't know, try to get a few dollars to give back, and I know it just didn't work out. But, you know, we're always giving people shirts and stuff, and or not always giving people shirts, but, you know what I'm saying? Like, we could reward people with some stuff that we have just laying around, and you know, but these guys, there's a few of them that have never done it before. I know Aaron, who writes a blog for us now, he's never done it. I was like, perfect. You know, try something new, and it absolutely changes the way you look at football. And not that we're doing a podcast on football right now,
Right.
but I'm just saying, you know, Marney is cooking pie. Have you ever made an apple pie before?
Never.
So see,
Never have.
and you killed it.
I think I did. I think it turned out good.
You know, so you got dopamine going through your brain.
Honestly, I haven't tasted it yet, so I don't know. But you said it was good.
But
So.
you feel good when you complete things.
Yeah.
You know, and
absolutely.
you get that serotonin and dopamine, and you're just like, oh, you feel good about yourself. You know, and it's little things like that where you might think, oh, really, man, like baking a pie is going to make me feel better. It's going to make me fat. Well, bake it for someone else. But no, just completing it. It's like when you clean your house. Yeah, it feels good that
And then,
everything's
like,
clean.
the house smells good, and yeah.
You know, many advantages to baking pies.
Right.
And playing fantasy football. Learn to manage yourself through those times where you get beat.
I don't know. I'm going to do the auto pick thing.
It could be good. I mean, you go through, again, hold on, I'm just going to stop because we can't talk about football the whole time, I don't think.
No.
Because I could.
No. It's kind of... No, but we just did finish a big order of 217 gear.
Yeah.
We're going to be we're completing it now, in the process of completing it now. We got some new listeners, from what I understand, bringing up that 45 Recovery Rocks website. So hopefully we've had some connections there, and people have had a chance to visit our website and check out some of the other podcasts. I mean, I don't know how many hours you have now. Lots of hours of experience, strength, and hope.
206 hours.
206 hours.
So
Yeah.
just listen nonstop.
Imagine that marathon. Yeah, right.
People probably
Anyway,
go crazy.
people in Newego, and I think Randy's house is the name of the house, the sober living house that's there, and Greenville. Also, Big Rapids, Michigan, and Grand Rapids. So hopefully people are going to be sporting gear there, and, you know, checking out.
And Stephanie, didn't she say you guys are going to blow up big now?
Yeah, she did.
I was like, she's going to hurt all my friends in India and all my friends in New Zealand.
No, we will make shirts for whoever desires them. And hats. We got the hats still that are awesome. I wore one today.
Yeah, if you're interested in buying merchandise for a hat, hit up Marney.
Yeah.
Marney at 217recovery.com. Get in touch with her. She'll make it happen. She just tells me what to go do and what to buy, and then she can handle the rest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
we'll take some pictures of the hats and put them out. I've been saying we're going to do that for weeks, and we haven't done it. But they're really comfortable, and they're really nice.
You're looking gangster in your hat today. It's kind of hot.
Thanks.
Not that gangsters are hot. I'm just saying it was just like, whoa, a little swag to her today.
Yeah, I got a lot of compliments on it.
Just sold some. No.
I did.
Did you?
Too.
Nice.